history is cool, anime is cool, so we should just... What up, you guys? It is your girl Laiba, back at it again with another video, and I actually have an unboxing today. I know we haven't done one in ages, but I have recently just gotten the itch to pick up historical figures. I think a lot have been releasing this year, and I have acquired quite a few. I'm actually a huge history nerd, so I couldn't help myself but pre-order and pick up any like historical themed figures that I got my hands on, and I have quite a few items. I actually have my first wall scroll, so that's really exciting. But for today's video, I have 2 scale figures and 2 Nendoroids, and all of these figures are historical themed in one way or another. So it's really exciting because I'm such a huge history nerd. I really wanted to study history growing up, but my parents said, girl, we didn't immigrate to this country for nothing. So I didn't study it. But before we get into today's video and get into these anime figures, let's hear a word from today's sponsor, Bijin. Bijin is an online proxy service that allows you to buy items online from Japanese websites and ship them to yourself no matter where you live around the world. I really love using proxy services because they are a great way to get the anime figures that you desperately want for your collection at a fraction of a cost. I cannot tell you guys how many bomb-ass deals I have gotten through shopping on Bijin's proxy service, especially with Yahoo Japan auctions and Japanese Mikaeri. If you've been meaning to try out a proxy service, then I highly recommend trying out Bijin because I truly think that they are one of the best out there. If you're interested in signing up with Bijin, then you can use my link in the description box down below as well as on the screen to get 10% off of your first order with Bijin when you sign up to 5,000 yen. I love the sales that they do on there. They're really clutch. I be on there. I be getting those sales, getting my items for even less. So thank you so much to Bijin for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into unboxing these historical figures. So before we get into unboxing the anime figures, I got my first tapestry, and I would classify this as a historical themed tapestry. If I'm being honest, I definitely got influenced by Nadia. She buys hella tapestries, and for the longest time I was like, I don't get the appeal. But then I saw one of my favorite arts, and I just like had to get it. So this tapestry is an original artwork by Anmi, who is an amazing artist. She did the really popular ballerina girls art, and this is not actually a ballerina girls tapestry. I think this is bigger than I expected it, but this is a Chinese zombie inspired art. It's really big. I will show B-roll of it. Wow. It's massive. I don't even know where I'm gonna put this. Holy shit. Okay. Wow. I've said wow like 70 times. Oh my gosh. So this is my favorite illustration by Anmi. I really want them to make an anime figure of this illustration, but this is a girl who is inspired by traditional Chinese zombies, which is how she fits into the historical theme. You know, it's like a mythology kind of dealio. This is really big. Moving on to the figures of this haul, I actually have my little table that we can use to unbox stuff together, so it's fun. The first figure that I'm gonna unbox is this one, and this is another Eiyuu Senki gold figure, specifically the King Tut girl. Tutankhamun, King Tut inspired girl, and this is a pretty old figure actually. This figure was produced by KSQ back in 2015, and it retailed for 9,800 yen. This is one of the brown girl figures that I had really been wishing for, and since she's pretty old, she doesn't really she wasn't popping up anywhere for a while. And then as soon as I bought this one, someone listed the red variant on my figure collection, and I was like, this figure has not popped up in years, and now it's just showing up. I was a little salty because I kind of wanted the red one a bit more, but I also wasn't gonna buy 2 variants of this figure. So I bought this one off of Mikaeri Japan, and obviously she's pre-owned, but she is 1/8 scale, and she's pretty small. Okay, she just has one peg. Okay, she is not, wow, getting on her peg. All right, there we go. And then the final piece is just this little King Tut scepter. Let me see how it looks on the figure. Okay, actually, the second that I got like this initial part here in, it went on pretty easily, but here she is in all her glory. So this is 100%, you can tell that this is an older figure. However, I really like her. The base is pretty simple, just has like the King Tut name on it. And I will say, I think that her skin tone is actually pretty orange. It's slightly disappointing, but it's not like too big of a deal. But besides that, I do think that her skin is shaded really well. She has these really cool like detachable rings on her ankles and they move around. The shading on her skin and on her dress and on her sash and the paint job is really nice actually. And I actually really love her face. She has a very atypical face. Like the way her face is done, I think some people would think it's ugly, but I think it's pretty cool. I haven't seen an anime figure with a face like this before. She looks honestly like tiny bit creepy vibes, but like I'm not mad by it. Yeah, she's just like a really cute, simple standing figure. I definitely want to display her. I'm kind of building like a low-key Egyptian shelf. I didn't unintentionally, I'm doing it. So I'm definitely gonna put her on there. But yeah, really cute older figure. I really like her. And I'm really happy that she finally popped up for a price that I wanted to pay for her. Because I don't know, I'm at the point of collecting where it's like, if the figure I want pops up but not for the price I want to pay, I'm not gonna buy it. But let's move into the next figure. And the next one that I picked up is the Jamil Viper Twisted Wonderland Nendoroid. I know technically he's not historical themed, but I felt as though his look and his vibe would suit this haul well. And I picked him up also on Mikaeri Japan through proxy service. Got him for a price I wanted to pay, and it looks like he came completely brand new and sealed with his pre-order bonus, which is like this little pin. I'll be honest, I don't really care about pre-order bonuses too much because I feel like though it's just like, I only care about the figure and it's just kind of junk sitting in my closet. But I think that Jamil is like the finest Twisted Wonderland guy. Like, that's my baby zaddy. So I was really excited to get him. I really want to put him, I think, with this tongue out face that he has. So yeah, let's unbox him. I haven't been picking up Nendoroids recently. I just feel like they've gotten so expensive and everything in the aftermarket is flopping like crazy and things will always show up in pre-owned. So I've kind of been feeling like, what's the point? I said this in my Olga Discordia video, but I definitely think that the game of the hobby is changing. Because in the past, you pre-order stuff to get it for the cheapest price possible. But even in the West now, you can't sell things like for a profit, okay? Like, you have to sell stuff at a loss. Pre-owned stuff is showing there a month or two after release. Prices are going like incredibly down. And it's interesting because like I definitely joined figure collecting when the hobby was picking up, but like it's definitely like the market is just different. Like, I don't know, the aftermarket, I feel like it doesn't really exist. Yeah. Oh my god, he looks great. Wow. Okay, sorry. I say that about every figure. I'm like, wow. So I got out most of the parts, but as I was unboxing this, I was thinking about what I said earlier, and definitely I would say Jamil Viper is historical themed. And you know why? He is based off of the like Aladdin house in Twisted Wonderland, and Aladdin is a real story from 1,000 Arabian Nights. So like, yeah, he's historical themed. Even if he is a Disney fictional man that the evil corporation of Disney created for us susceptible women to simp after. So that's that. His Nendoroid was pretty hard to take apart, but I now have all the pieces out here so that I can build him and put him together. But definitely this hooded piece that fits around his face is really hard. Makes his face a little difficult to assemble. Honestly, I think he's pretty good looking. Even though the Nendoroid is a bit difficult to assemble, I really like his neutral skin tone. I love the eyeshadow and the facial expressions. I think they actually captured the way his character looks really, really well. So I'm pretty happy with it. How does he hold this scarab? Looks like, this is a pain in the ass though. Looks like the scarab, it's just like a loose little plastic part that he just holds. Like he's just fucking holding it. There's nothing affixing this stupid scarab to him. So if I want him to hold the scarab, yeah, you see that? I'm gonna have to definitely use some mounting putty or something, because like, this is just unreasonable to like have a Nendoroid holding a loose part like this. I actually am noticing little poor painting job on his torso. I have found that Nendoroids are actually not as amazingly painted as everyone like hypes them up to be. I find that they're actually pretty sloppy once you look at them in detail. But like, again, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Yeah, that scarab definitely is gonna need to be affixed with some mounting putty. I'm not dealing with that. I think mounting putty is a great way to make Nendoroids stick together. I got shitted on TikTok for that too. In the past, people were like, oh, lyblob, she puts her stuff together with mounting putty. And people were like shitting on me. And I was like, it's smart, okay? It doesn't damage the figure and the figure stays together. You know, it's a non-staining product that is meant for stuff like this. So don't shit on mounting putty. But yeah, Jamil Viper, so sexy. I do eventually want to pick up the Kaleem Nendoroid and the Leona Night Scholar Nendoroid, and then both their scale figures. And I do hope that this guy comes out with a scale figure. And those are all the Twisted Wonderland guys I want to pick up. The brown guys. But yeah, I'm really happy that I finally have my first Twist quote-unquote scale figure, because I think Nendoroids are technically 1/12 scale. I actually have a keychain of him that I have in my Telfar purse, but like, yeah, now I have another Jamil figure, two of them. Let's move on to the next figure. So the next figure that I wanted to unbox is also a Nendoroid, and this is the Nendoroid Hatsune Miku beauty looking back version. And this Hatsune Miku Nendoroid was in collaboration with one of the Tokyo art museums. So it was in collaboration with the Tokyo National Museum Shop, in collaboration with Good Smile and Hatsune Miku. And all of the proceeds, or I think a portion of the proceeds for this, went to benefit the museum. So I thought this was really cool and a great way to contribute to the historical society, to appreciate Japanese culture, and to appreciate figure collecting. And I ordered mine directly from Good Smile US. And I will say, normally Good Smile US packs stuff well, but my box is busted the fuck up. I was really aggravated when I unboxed it from the package, because like, clearly someone just shoved it in here with no fucking care or concern. And since Nendoroids are pretty pricey nowadays, it's kind of like, what the fuck? But this is the first issue I've ever had with Good Smile Shop US, so I don't know. But yeah, I actually don't have too many Hatsune Miku figures, but I'm definitely gonna display her without the bangs looking back like the way the art is. I actually almost canceled this figure too, because they announced a scale figure for this. It was kind of like, I kind of just didn't want to, you know, like I kind of was like, whatevs. But yeah, I love traditional wear, and I think kimonos are so beautiful. I love traditional wear from all countries though. Like I love lehengas, I love saris, I love hanbok, like I love hanfu. Just seeing it all, I love traditional wear. So I'm such a sucker for like figures like this, especially since this one, I don't know, I felt like really cool supporting a museum, and I got a little something out of it. It made me feel kind of like a really rich person. Like, yeah, I donated to the Tokyo National Museum. I'm finding that she is really well constructed. I think this is actually a very well done Nendoroid. I'm honestly really astonished. She's amazing. Just looking at her, she is incredibly well made. The shading in her hair is phenomenal. I think she is so amazingly done, and thankfully the figure wasn't damaged from the box being smashed all over, but there is so much dynamic shading in her hair. There is gold metallic painting on her gold details. Her kimono is really beautiful and well done. Simple yet intricate, if that makes sense. I think it's really beautiful. I adore her. I love her. That's all I can say. I have no thoughts, no criticisms. I'm glad I didn't cancel this. It's cool. It's cool. I'm just like a cool girl that like donates to museums and stuff. Let's move into the final figure though. So I'm sure you guys have all heard of this figure before, but the final figure that I have for today's historical themed unboxing is the Myethos, or is it Mythos? I don't know. Pearl Pillar of the Buddhist Shrine scale figure, and this is from their National Artifact series. I adore this series. I have the Jataka of the deer, and I really want to get the gold cup and the silver cup girl. Her is the gold girl, not gold cup. I'm probably misspeaking, but I had to pick up this Pearl Pillar Buddhist Shrine inspired artifact girl. She is fucking everything. I was so excited when this finally got delivered to me. I actually ordered this one through Solarge Japan. Wait, this is cool. This is the first time I've ever seen this. My Jataka of the deer figure didn't come with this, but the assembly manual has the description of this figure. So it says that the figure design is inspired by the Pearl Pillar of the Buddhist Shrine, and it shows the Pearl Pillar, and then it discusses stuff about it. I'm gonna put it here on the screen and you guys can pause it. I'm sorry, my hands are shaking like crazy. Isn't that amazing? Here she is. This was a very highly anticipated figure for me, so I'm really excited to finally be opening the box. Ooh, she smells heavily of paint. I've noticed this a lot lately. I know other people have discussed this, but a lot of the figures lately have been smelling very heavily of paint, which is interesting, and I wonder why. Wow, she is heavy and huge. Okay, wow. So the Jataka of the deer figure was very tiny, which I was really surprised about. This one is like massive. I'm like stupefied by this figure. She's fucking amazing. She is so intricate. Her dress has this amazing pearlescent champagne paint job with gold glitter flecked on it. There's multiple like plastic clear silver sheen, I would say, pearls along her. There's lots of just really nice metallic gold accents, really beautiful clear blue and orange plastic pieces. I love when there's like a mixture of like paints and textures and stuff, and like Myethos definitely takes the cake with that with figures. Her hair is a gold champagne, not metallic, but like pearl, that is the phrase, paint, and her outfit is the same color, and there's the clear plastic. Wow, in the sunlight it has rainbow. Wow. I love this tree trunk that is like, I think it's based off of petrified wood. So the main body is made of Namu wood. Her pillar is a royal blue and it has scrolls on it, if you know what that means. Her shoes are super cute, actually. I would wear their shoes. They're really cute. They're like a platform Mary Jane with straps. She's heavy. Wow, everything about her is everything. If you've ever like been on the fence about buying an anime figure, this is one of the most gorgeous figures in my collection. Hands down now. Like, this figure is so fucking are you kidding me? We definitely finished this video with a bang. Oh my gosh. I'm really glad that I finally sat down and did an unboxing video, because I feel like it's been ages since we've done an unboxing together. But that was an amazing, amazing haul. I think it's the first time in a long time that I've like felt this like joy and excitement and happiness from getting my figures in. Like, Oh, everything today was just so good. It was so amazing. That's all for today's video. If you liked this video, then please comment down below and anything. If you like the figures, if there's any figures you think that I would like, and subscribe to my channel to support it. I'm trying to grow on here, but I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining. That was really fun. Okay, that was really fun. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.